So a couple weeks ago, our friends over at Hipa Mower Parts reached out to us and asked if we wanted to have them send us a part or something to try. So we told them what we was going to be working on in the coming weeks. So they sent us a carburetor for a Kohler Courage engine to try out. So we're going to try this out and see how it performs and see how it bolts up, see if it's just like OEM quality. So when you open the box, the package of what you're going to get, this is what you're going to see. You're going to see, because it comes as a kit, they offer the fuel filter, which this one's pretty nice because most of the Chinese ones that you buy or aftermarket or off-brand or whatever, they don't come with the barbs on them. They're just straight. And I don't prefer those just because they don't hold good. They tend to leak more. And this one, filter seems to be of pretty decent quality. Then you're going to get an air filter. The only thing I noticed with this one is pretty much all of the Kohler filters now lose this arch across the top. So I don't know why they still do this. Sometimes I'll cut them off just because it's just easier to fit in. All the new Kohler filters do not have this arch on them for the Courage engines, the single cylinders. So, and then when you open the carburetor, this is what you're going to see. You're going to see the gaskets and then the new wires for the solenoid on the bottom of the carburetor. And then the carburetor appears to be of decent quality. And something that I have noticed is that they send this little bushing in the throttle. A lot of the aftermarket ones do not come with that, so that's a good move on their part. Another thing I noticed right out of the box, which, you know, if you don't fool this stuff every day, you wouldn't notice it, but the choke doesn't work. Well, that's simply because they've pushed this choke plate in too far. So if you just wiggle it down and lock it back into the grooves, they push this top groove in too far. So if that happens on yours, all you got to do is straighten it in and make sure it's lined up perfectly in the grooves. So this mower's been sitting for approximately around 2 years, she said. So first things first, what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually take the fuel tank off and drain it out. I'm going to replace the lines, the fuel lines, and of course the filter that Hipa sent to the carburetor, and I'm going to get to the carburetor. So now we're down here where we're going to take the carburetor off. You'll need an 8 and 10 millimeter. The 8 millimeters for the cover bolt right here. And the 10 millimeter is going to be for the carburetor nuts. Then you're going to have a vent line up here. Vent tube. I just pull it out and then I'll pull it out with this cover. Sometimes these little bushings will fall out, so just remember they'll always go in from the inside right here. If they do, you'll see it. So we've already removed the fuel tank. We'll go ahead and remove the fuel line. you.